Nestled deep within the forest, Willow Lake was known for its serene beauty and tranquil waters. However, the locals of the nearby village believed the lake was cursed. Legends spoke of a vengeful spirit that lurked beneath its surface, waiting to drag the unwary to a watery grave. One summer, a group of friends decided to camp by the lake, scoffing at the old superstitions. Among them were Jack, Mia, Ethan, and Sophie. They set up their tents and spent the day swimming and laughing, enjoying the idyllic setting. As night fell, they gathered around a campfire, telling ghost stories and roasting marshmallows. Mia, the most adventurous of the group, suggested they take a midnight swim. The others hesitated, but her infectious enthusiasm soon had them wading into the cool, dark water. The moon cast a silvery glow over the lake, creating an almost magical atmosphere. As they splashed and played, Jack suddenly felt something brush against his leg. He dismissed it as a fish, but the unease lingered. Then Sophie let out a shriek and scrambled back to the shore, claiming something had grabbed her ankle. The group laughed it off, teasing her for being scared, but Jack couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. Later that night, as they settled into their tents, Jack lay awake, listening to the sounds of the forest. A soft, melodious humming drifted through the air, lulling him into a strange, dreamlike state. He felt an irresistible pull and found himself walking towards the lake, as if in a trance. At the water's edge, he saw a beautiful woman with long, flowing hair and pale skin. She stood waist-deep in the water, beckoning him with a hauntingly sweet smile. Her eyes, however, were dark and empty. Jack's mind screamed at him to run, but his body moved forward, compelled by an unseen force. As he reached out to touch her hand, she transformed into a hideous, decayed corpse, her eyes now glowing with malevolent light. She grabbed his wrist with icy fingers, pulling him into the water. Jack's scream pierced the night, waking his friends. Rushing to the shore, they saw only ripples where Jack had stood. Panicked, Ethan dove into the lake, searching for him. The water was dark and cold, and Ethan could barely see. Just as he was about to give up, he felt something grab his ankle and yank him down. He struggled and kicked, breaking free and resurfacing, gasping for air. The friends retreated to their campsite, terrified and unsure of what to do. They waited until dawn, hoping Jack would somehow return. As the first light of morning touched the lake, Jack's lifeless body washed ashore, his face twisted in horror. Traumatized, the remaining friends packed up and left, vowing never to speak of that night again. The legend of Willow Lake grew stronger, and the villagers continued to warn outsiders of the vengeful spirit that claimed the unwary. Years later, the lake remained beautiful but deadly, its waters hiding the curse of a restless soul, forever waiting for the next victim to heed its deadly call.